Okay, I think we're back. Forgot where we left off. I think I just started the go to Monolith quest. After yeah, with the zombies. Yeah. That's what I thought. How am I doing on weight? I'm doing alright, but I need to sell soon. Okay. Let's get going. Do not want to get trapped for a mission, though. Pretty weighed down right now, though, so I'm actually having a hard time. Once I get to a good spot to chill out or like be able to fast travel, I'm probably gonna go head to Rostock and do a quick run into the forest. Be able to get some gear that's a bit better for free.
Son of a bitch! It ain't coming out!
Watch out. This one's a sneaky little prick.
Alright, what's up with this?
If we take the mutant down, the color's all yours. I ain't claiming it. You could make a tidy profit selling it to some scientist. So, you in?
Sure.
All right.
Collar's actually an
plan?
important quest item.
You try to flush out the mutant, we got your back. Get ready, Somov. On my mark.
Yeah, the mutant's a pain in the butt, though. It's if I remember, it's a psych-cap. So we should get a good angle. So I think it's in that back room over there. Yeah, this back room right here. So, before we kick that off,
Don't scare this beast.
never mind. They kicked off on its own. So I just got shot by my own teammate. Oh, there it is. How's it hidden? Oh, it's doing those like lunges. You can have the NPCs do all the work for you. Free supplies. It says there's a body inside, but didn't see it. Yeah, but you could have technically thrown a grenade in that window right there. Is it just you? Okay, as we said, I was wondering if your buddy died. And there is also a cache out here. I remember, I think there's also like a cache under here. I'm not so sure. There's a chance that I'm going to get shot at by enemies out here, though. Am I right? It's like supposed to be over here somewhere. Might be in that boat. Yeah, it is. It's right there. Alright, I have to drop some stuff to make room for money, as this sells for more, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, it sells for more. Ow. There we go. Move on. If I remember right, there's supposed to be like a bridge out there or something. Don't check the map. That's how I'm supposed to get there. Oh, I can just follow the coast over here. Be quite a walk. Yeah, so I don't know if people want me to be able to kind of get through this game a bit more steadily on a good speed. If that is the case, trade-offs and compromises will need to be made. So, like, do you want me to be able to skip through all this long running traveling kind of thing? There's a couple different ways I could do that. I could just, not pick up a lot of gear and not worry about this, slow running. But the trade-off for that is I don't have a lot of money. You won't be able to see me do different things. Or there's a different trade-off is I go get certain gear that makes all of this long travel a bit easier and more worthwhile, but it kind of lowers the quality of the experience. Not to mention, I'm going to be going out of my way to basically skip certain things that would normally I would get in time. Like I could go and grab some sort of exoskeleton armors, or I can grab certain artifacts that I know I can grab, but instead of getting them naturally over the course of time like most people would. I wouldn't be ruining anything, mainly because I wouldn't be acting on a lot of the lore bits, and I wouldn't be, cutting out future things. It just, I would go to places sooner than I should. Like, if I really wanted to, I can go to Pripyat really early, or could just farm a lot of money fairly early also. There's a couple different ways I can go about it, and I'll try to do my best to keep it more along the lines of not making the game too easy or spoiling things or getting to the end game too early, essentially. I might grab end game armor, as that might be a play, mainly because the journey will then be trying to make that end-game armor into the most modified and fully upgraded end-game armor. I don't have to worry about constantly switching between different pieces of armor or trying to spend my money on different pieces of armor the entire time. I have the best that I need or I'm going to get for a while. I don't need to worry about it. Okay. Oh, wow. An entire herd of 4. That's great. could be all of them. Don't want to deal with more. Oh. Am I hearing bloodsuckers? I'm hearing something go invisible and not invisible. There's some dead bodies over here that I want to loot real quick. I didn't need to do that. If I remember right, there's supposed to be something I'm able to discover in the weeds here, but guess not. I will be encountering a bloodsucker most likely over at these buildings over here. It's usually like a known bloodsucker den. Hopefully it's just going to be the one, but I already hear it teleporting. Yep. Sounds like it's fighting people, though. Mayhaps that should help. Looks like one of them is dead. I don't want that to be a problem, and I'm stuck in water. That's not good. People fighting in here? Is that where I'm dealing with the sounds of this? Let me jump into that, please. Nope, it won't let me jump over towards the stairs here. Ow. So I think the bloodsucker just killed everyone. Maybe not, as it's still... Oh, there were two, so there we go. There we go. I lucked out that people wounded it. I just tripped that grenade. That's great. There we go. I believe there is more to like loot and grab. Like, you see all those bodies out there. There we go. I was able to do that jump. Not sure if I want to grab any of those bodies, though. I'm more interested in the stashes here, considering all of the weight I'm currently screwed on. Is there a body just under me? No, there isn't. Anything special over there? Does not look like it. Actually, just wanted to double check. There's a stash over here in armor. Always good to just double check. And if I remember right, there is loot at the top of that tower. Ooh, a fora. This early? Is it a good fora? Yes, it is. I'm gonna keep that. I'm just a bit overweight. still a bit overweight. There we go. I should look just be under now. That should put me back over. No, it didn't. Cool. I'm like loaded to bear though. That's the sound of that trampling there. I should check, because sometimes artifacts will appear in these. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to need to drop more stuff once I get to this stash up here. What am I willing to drop? Sell that for 10k, 15, 7. That's because this one's almost completely damaged. 12, 17. Might drop some 45 ACP then. Just check how much I can get away with. I'm at 91. Alright, so if that's the case, I'm gonna, I don't want to put them in there because then they'll mark up as still being a full stash. Do that. Helped a bit with weight. Okay, I just need to drop 0.5 pounds. I think I could do that just by doing this. And dropping some ammo that I am not hurting for. There we go. 89.1. There we go. 88.7. Like I said, I just gotta hope for no emission, and I'll be fine for my rest of my trip. Then I can always fast travel to Rostock or something like that to offload my gear. Could have just jumped off too. Would have got an achievement for jumping off something so high. You can get that achievement too by jumping in a teleporter later on. Oh, I have another thing after me here. Is that another bloodsucker? No, it's dogs. How many more of you? Sounds like quite a few. That was it. And that was a grenade that almost outright killed me. That's great. Any more of those?
You need a medic. What are you waiting for? I came back alone without the cargo. Nope, I'm not going back.
Wild Island is off limits to stalkers.
And why is it closed?
Why don't you allow loners on the island?
Why should we? This place is ours.
What is this place?
What is this place, anyway?
This is Noon's base. Our home. Visitors aren't welcome.
I gotta
I'm
pass.
working for the ward. Here's my pass.
I don't really care. But Strider will want to talk to you. Go ahead.
Stone, no! He's a stalker.
He's alone, brother. He's the one who should be afraid of us.
So if you were playing the stalker route, you would have to jump through some hoops to essentially go grab a delivery that guy was, if you ever heard, lost. You would go out trying to find it and then have to bring it back. When I did it, I don't know if it's said thing. A mission happens when I was delivering it, so I was very weighed down and had to carry it back.
I'm just telling you to be on your guard.
And there's usually a good chance that you get trapped in the talking animation with that dude at the door while you're in the mission. It's not a fun experience. So these are monolithans. They are the prior bad guys. By prior, I mean like they were the pretty much big bad in the first game.
That's him.
Called the Pripyat
Hope he ain't
and
staying here long.
what was the other one? Clear Sky. They weren't the overall bad guys. They were just like one of the factions. Like Clear Sky was a prequel, so you didn't really deal with the monolithans too much, but they were still a threat. Mainly dealt with a lot of the opposing factions and like all that kind of crap. Well, and like I said, they did come up as enemies. But I only played like that game so long ago that I focused more on the factions of like it was basically a Fallout 4 game where Preston Garvey
some gear or
keeps,
grab something new?
like telling you, oh, this
You can
faction
forget
needs your
about
help
doing
or
it
this
here on
place
the
needs your help. That was Clear Sky. It was not a fun game in my opinion. Out of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise, it's the one I dislike the most. But Shadows of Chernobyl is great. But Clear Sky did bring up the weapon modification. That was a great thing. That is one of the draws to it. I wonder if I can get my weapon kind of repaired at this moment in time without having to do some quest stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of red, but that's fine. Because I have access to raw stock now, right? Let me check. Yeah, I have access to raw stock. So that means I can sell all my red gear. If I remember right, there should be a stash here. Yep. Gear. No. Okay. They're gonna have to make me talk to some people. So, let's start off with this guy.
Since you're here anyway, you got any anti-rad? I need a lot of it, and I need it right now. I'll trade you for it. The only thing I don't need here is an artifact. You can figure out what it does. Yes or no? Think quickly, it's urgent.
Yep. So he's gonna give me the battery artifact. I'll take it.
I happen to have just the right amount with me.
I hope there's nothing wrong with it. When our doctor gets back, he'll check it out. What, you're gonna keep hanging around the island? Folks here won't like that one bit.
And you got a problem with that?
So, you got a problem with stalkers, do you?
I've only got one problem. We're short of everything, and I have no fucking clue where to find it. But I don't go into the zone. Anytime a Nooner walks out that gate, there's always some stalker who thinks that killing him is the right thing to do. Or at least, robbing him. Everybody wants revenge on Monolith, even though there's no Monolith anymore. despite what certain people might say.
Alright, I'm looking
I
for
need
Strider.
to talk to Strider.
He's got his hands full as it is. There was an explosion at the toxic waste storage facility. He went to deal with it. But you're not gonna just walk away, are you? No, of course not. Go talk to Dubney. He's Strider's right-hand man. You aren't getting into the storage facility until he says so.
Okay. So, did he also give me a shell? It looks like he did give me a shell. Those are some pricey items. That'll be good.
An emission is coming, brothers.
There's the
Find
emission.
shelter.
Huh? Whoa!
They...
Really?
You mean you've never been to the mainland?
Don't know. If I have, I can't remember it. We don't remember anything that happened before the monolith fell silent. So, is it true? There really aren't any emissions on the mainland?
It's ready to blow at any moment.
That's absolutely
I've
right.
never
Did you hear that
seen
loud
emissions
bang
outside
earlier?
the zone.
Faust,
So
right.
Richter wasn't
You
lying
oughta
to me.
listen to him.
And they say Stalker's word can't be trusted, since they're constantly lying, even to their own kind. The emissions always make me feel kind of weird. Like I'm losing myself or something. Guess I should move to the mainland, huh? Too bad I can't leave the base.
Why aren't you allowed to
So
leave?
you're not allowed to leave Wild Island?
Nah, that's not it. Everybody here is free to leave or come back whenever they want. It's just that Strider asked me to stay here. He says it's too dangerous out there, and I trust my brother.
How do you like it here, then?
And what do you think of this place?
I like it. I've got all kinds of tools, and this machine too. Professor Lozichka got it powered up for me. I wish my brothers would stop arguing all the time, though. And I wish there weren't so many emissions. But Strider says things are gonna get better.
I need to talk to Strider. Do you know where he is?
I don't know. Sorry. When I'm busy doing something, I get really focused on it.
Okay.
Stop by again later, okay?
Alright, so you won't fix up gear at the moment. That's fine. Alright. I think I can talk to you.
I'm busy,
Nope.
loner. Go find Dubney.
Alright, just drop some of these stuff off because I can't sell things at the moment. Alright. He's the one who will fast travel for me. Alright, well, let's head out here. Oh, not head out. This is still ahead. Idio.
You're the only one who could have done it, Faust.
Find shelter.
Got anything to
Quick.
say? Don't move. You knew Strider was gonna go alone.
He was not alone. I sent Foma with him.
Don't try to mess with my head.
This is your anger talking, brother. You seek enemies amongst your own kind, and yet there is a stranger in your midst.
What the fuck? A stalker?
Strider entrusted the security of this island to you. I will not get in your way.
This ain't over, brother. We let you in, but that don't mean I approve of it. What do you want from us?
I need
to talk to Strider.
Forget it. He's busy dealing with a problem at the storage facility, alone, as usual. He told me to back off. It's too dangerous to get near the anomalies, he says. But you are a stalker, right? You wander into that crap every day, detector in hand, trading artifacts for hooch. Ever dealt with any anomalies emerging without an emission?
I'm afraid I did.
All right, go ahead. I sure hope you ain't lying. And I don't regret trusting you.
And who's
That
false?
man that you were arguing with. Who is he?
Nobody. I thought you wanted to talk to Strider. So go talk to him.
I don't like the look of that. Beautiful sound. Let's go find
This is a
Strider.
bad omen, man. Real bad. Remember Richter?
Oh, looks like some people died out in the mission.
He was a stalker.
Let's go loot them.
The guy freaks me out, man. The way he used to wail still gives me goosebumps.
No one else died out in the mission? Damn, that sucks. How many more free loot? So let me drop off the stuff I just picked up. I believe that was it. Now we just have to go find where Strider is and help him out. I'm going the wrong way. Let me run between you guys. No, I can't be rude. Alright. I'm supposed to head in there, I believe. Too bad my missions don't mark themselves correctly.
Always look for shelter right away during your mission, even if you don't feel like it. Remember, mutants are also resistant to its effects. Take care of yourself.
Dubney told me about you. Come on in.
How are they doing?
Could be worse.
What are you guys doing here? Oh, alright. Gotta get through all this. Free loot. Give me that grenade. Anything else? Not that I see. That's a dead body there, in which I can loot. Gotta be quick about it because this is a high radiation area. I can't loot. That sucks. If I remember right, there is some... Yeah, there's that right there. Take all that, and I'll just drink the vodka. There we go. Now I feel just fine. I think there is another thing to loot around here, if I'm right. I guess not.
Is that you, Stalker? Do you know what this thing is?
The scanner. We better turn it off.
Agreed. Let's do it.
Wait for the field to go down. And turn it off.
It's off. Good. Now we can talk.
Sure. What you want?
And this is...
If you activate it with no artifact present, this is what happens.
Is it safe now?
Yeah. Unless whoever is responsible for this comes back to finish you off. That's what happened to me.
What else do I need to know?
Yeah, I'm gonna show him the PDA.
My attackers had a PDA like this one. Looks like some of your men are involved in this.
This is indeed a piece of monolith technology. And I'll help you solve this puzzle. But first, you need to understand one thing. Noon is not monolith. We've rejected our past. We do not use our old gear. We never attack our brothers, nor do we attack stalkers.
I'm not sure I fully understand you. So what do you think Monolith actually was?
A human shield. A crime against humanity. Those who wandered too close to the secrets hidden at the center of the zone ended up brainwashed, stripped of their identity and will. This is how Monolith recruited its fighters. That control is gone now. But our memories never returned. I spent a long time trying to learn more. And then I decided it was time to move on.
Okay, so what does Noon want?
A future. A former Monolith thrall is unlikely to survive on its own. He can't just become a stalker and accept their way of life. I tried. Until I realized I just couldn't live the way everyone else in the zone does. And that's why I brought my brothers here and formed Noon. We have our own road to walk, Loner.
I understand. So what do we do now?
The force that used to control us guarded its tools jealously. There used to be a database that tracked every monolithian PDA out there. Hopefully we can take advantage of what's left of it. Talk to Professor S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He'll know what to do. Report back to me once you're done. Right now, I need to help my men. I'll let my brothers know you're no longer a stranger on this island.
Cool. No longer a stranger here. I think that means they'll now repair my gear. So that is something I need to go get done. I might actually... Oh, no, I don't want to be here. Yeah, I just realized I went the wrong direction. And now my radiation is incredibly high. So as I was saying, I might head over to Rostock real quick. Grab a tier higher, better armor, because as you can see, this armor isn't doing great for radiation protection. Then I might also try to grab the other armor that I brought up a while ago. Grab it just to sell it. And then on top of that, I might go grab a couple weapons that I know about that are in some lost stashes. Might be the play. So first off, so anything I needed. No, I'm good on my gear, and I'm about to just fast travel anyways.
Stop by again later, okay?
I'm trying
Stop by again later, okay?
So I can't get my stuff prepared from you.
I'm busy, Loner. Go find Doobie.
Oh, there is a quick job I think I could do here, which is to go talk to the doctor. And he'll give me a bear, I believe, if I do his quick quest, so I might do that. And when I say bear, it doesn't mean like an actual bear or something like that. A bear is like one of these detector things, but it's a lot better. I think it's the second best detector in the game, as it gives you an idea of how close you are to the object in a better way. I'll show you once I get it and can find an area which I think has an artifact. The only better, you know, indicator that you can get, or however you want it, scanner or whatever, it's called the Velez scanner, and you get that by getting to a much more higher ranked area, more endgame area, or you complete a lot of the Sparks mission quests. However, I'm kind of lucked out from that.
Functionality of your devices.
That's beside the... If something like that happened to me, I'd want to have a proper burial, at least.
There's always something negative with you.
Then give me something positive for once. So you're the man everyone's talking about. Greetings, Stalker. I haven't seen your kind around here in a while.
The explosion at the storage facility was caused by a scanner. Do you know anything about them?
I never heard of anything like that back at Malachite. And news about scientific breakthroughs rarely makes it to this neck of the woods. I wonder what kind of scientific wonder blew our facility to Kingdom Come. Unfortunately, all I can do now is run diagnostics. Field testing is out of the question. This place may not be perfect now, but it used to be a real wasteland, even before Strider brought the first of his people here. We settled in over time. I'll have the waste recycling facility up and running soon. It's gonna be amazing. Then I can retire in peace. Maybe get my research published.
Alright. You need some help.
What were you and Hors arguing about? Need a hand?
Surprisingly, I've got something that's right up your alley. A Noontider named Kvashka went up on the roof and turned on the antenna for some reason. He was blasted by Psi radiation and turned into a zombie. They just left him there. You should get up there and shut the antenna down and put the guy out of his misery. I can't bear to see him like that every day.
The Noontiders don't seem too upset about the zombie.
They have a peculiar attitude about it. Maybe it's because they've all been reborn once already. But that thing on the roof... There's nothing of Kvashka left there. I hope my degrees are enough to convince you, at least.
One zombie and a switch, and no one in Noontide is willing to do anything about it?
They can't go there. The Psi radiation is weak, but given their past, it's too much for them to handle. They could end up just like Kvashka. Strider sealed off the area and forbade them from going up there. Like that's gonna solve anything. I'd do it myself. I've shot zombies before. But what would the Noontiders think of me after that?
I'll see what I can do about it.
When I detected the spike in Psi radiation, Strider had the main entrance to the roof blocked. But there's an old ladder on the outer wall. There's only one switch, you can't miss it. And please, help Kvashka. It's wrong to leave him like that out of some foolish hope.
Alright, let's go up onto the roof. Oh, I also need you.
Oh.
Trace the monolith.
Strider
PDA.
said there was a way to trace the source of commands being sent to a monolith PDA. He told me to talk to you.
The local fawn is not enough for you? So now you're off to chase ghosts, huh? No one's used those things for a very long time. Or... crap. Strider's got enough problems as it is. Sure, it can be done, but you'll need an inductor, and they're not easy to come by. There could be one lying around somewhere at the WPS, though.
What's that?
The WPS? What's that?
The Waste Processing Station. That's where Noon is storing toxic waste until I can figure out how to dispose of it on a large scale. Then they'll use stuff no one else wants to become entirely self-sufficient. They might even sell electricity to other groups. If that's not a utopia, what is? Strider's got his mind on the future, you know? I wish I could live long enough to see what he sees.
Any PDA can be traced that way?
Only the monolithian ones. They have their own comm system based on alternative waveguides. And by alternative, I mean anomalous. It's tech from the old Project X days. My knowledge of it is pretty superficial, and I only know as much as I do because Strider used to be interested in that stuff. But I do know how to use it. Hors and I even offered to adapt the station to our needs, but Strider wants nothing to do with anything monolith related.
I'll go get the inductor you mentioned.
Once you have it, take it to Hors. He's even better than me at this kind of thing. He'll figure it out. I don't know what he did in his past life, but the boy's got a remarkable knack for technology. He'll have to learn to take care of Noon's equipment on his own. All right, Loner, you know what to do. Good luck.
Yep.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Let's go see what I can do about Mr. Zombie. So I'm surprised I haven't gotten a radio call yet about not killing him. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, your gun looked weird. So I found out the reason why is there's 5 of you inside each other. Really weird orgy, but hey, I'm not king shaming. Alright. Way up to the roofs over here. Yeah, like I said, you're supposed to get a radio from Core saying, yeah, don't kill him, please. Just, you know, leave him alone and turn it off. I'll appreciate it. I believe you don't get anything good or bad depending on your decision at all throughout all of this. So, just do whatever. I'll show some compassion, you know, let people deal with them in the hopes that he'll come back. You know, the monolith themselves were body puppets of the wish granter, so they have a degree of hope that things might change or fix themselves for him.
Hi there, Stalker. This is Horace. I see you're going up on the roof. Did the professor send you? Leave Kavashka alone. Please. If you want to help, just turn the antenna off. We used to be kind of like zombies ourselves. What if he can be saved too? We'll find a way. Just give us time. You should never give up hope.
And there you go. Like I said, you know, contact you about not doing it. Yeah. Don't worry about me, bud. And there's loot up here. There we go. Grab all that. Move on with our lives. Ow. Alright, and I can go get the rest of my reward from the Dutch stuff. Yada yada yada. If you start shooting at me, I might shoot back.
We've got a situation here, brothers. Lock everything up. We'll hunker down until the
Yeah, see, they have a situation because it became hostile, which is funny because they already know about him as a zombie. So if they're going to take care of the situation, are they going to feed their quote-unquote brother a lead pill? Alrighty. Let's go get my bear. Give me my goodies.
Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
It's done. The antenna is off. I left Kvashka alone, though.
Well, thanks anyway. I won't ask you your reasons. Maybe the madness of this place is contagious. After all, I'm still here.
There we go. And he gives me a bear. There we go.